Hello. Today is kind of like a haul video, but it's not. It's more about what have I bought recently that I wanted to talk about. And so it wasn't all in one shot, but these are some favorite things I've bought recently I want to share. And one of them is this magazine, and this is called Creative Spaces, and it's by Megan. I can't pronounce her last name, but you can see it there. I'll try to put it in the description. This is such a cool book, and I'm sure they don't want me to like page through this on YouTube, so I won't. But get more information from www.creatingkeepsakes.com. But what this book is about your craft spaces, and I know a lot of us, including myself, need a space where we can blossom. So you can't just craft, you know, in the bathtub. You need a place where you can put your stuff because you accumulate stuff, and we actually enjoy that accumulation of stuff. But if we just have it everywhere, then we lose it and we rebuy it by accident and blah, blah, blah. So this magazine, what I love about it, this is a special issue with Creating Keepsakes, but it's categorized by room size. So if you start flipping through this, every room, and like it says, there's 146 inspiring rooms, but it's classified. See if I can get rid of the glare here. Okay, so you see that says small. So it actually tells you, okay, what room size is this next example? And all the way, it has medium, here's a large room. So large is considered 10 by 20. But there may also be a large 16, 10 by 17 is medium. And so I like that. So whatever space size you have, and honestly, this book goes into whatever space size you have, you can find some ideas. So let me just share a couple with you without being mean to Creative Keepsakes. I'm going to show you this picture right here. What's interesting about this picture is this really looks like to me that this lady converted her walk-in closet into a craft room. I mean, look at it. It's tiny. She basically can reach, I think it's 7 by 8, this space. It may be less, but it looks like she could turn around and grab anything on that wall behind her. But look how amazingly neat it is. I was like, wow, this is a really efficient person. So I think this space belongs to Dina West, and I might be pronouncing her name wrong. But wow, I was just impressed because this is a closet. I have a closet bigger than this. So, wow. And so neat and tidy and got plants going on and everything. Wow. So I was really impressed with that. So there are quite a few small rooms in here. Another one, of course, I have to mention is Shelly. So Shelly Gardner, who is the owner of Stampin Up, her room is in here. And not to show her whole room off, there's two things I want to show off in this room. One, these huge spools. I don't know where she got those from, but she's using these huge antique spools. She's very vintage oriented, so you'll see some of her favorites in the catalog, and they're always marked. Shelly's favorites are often vintage, but she bought these huge spools that she's using for ribbon. But my favorite part of her room is right here. So sometimes I'm crafting and I'm sitting at my desk and I just want to get to a softer space, and I don't really want to go downstairs to the living room because I don't want to separate myself from my stuff. So she's actually created a living room space in her craft area so you can just walk over there and sit down and maybe do some sewing or hand sewing or what might be her, but flowers everywhere. Really nice room. So of course this is a very large room. It's 16 by 28. Something else I want to show you in here is that in addition to the rooms that they're sharing, they give you these ideas of things you can make to decorate your room or to improve organization. This is a really cool thing. So this is a pocket you hang over your chair. I can't do this because my two cats would totally destroy it. But somebody who didn't have curious pets could probably have that. And it's really cool. You just reach down, And there's your scissors. You could put your adhesive in there. I think in this picture there's actually a paper cutter, a small paper cutter. So that's pretty cool. I could even see bringing that to a crop. And they tell you how to make it in the book, in the magazine. Another thing I loved was this. I have made the book page reefs. So this is book pages used to make these little hanging balls. They're called paper cone palms. And so you can use paper, and I think that's toile, also to decorate your room. And so they tell you how to do that in the book. So it's a really cool book. One thing I noticed, and maybe you guys have the inside scoop on this, but at least 50%, if not more, of the people mentioned in this book are from Utah. So am I supposed to be living in Utah? Is that the place where scrapbookers live? Or what's up with that? I could not believe the number of people from Utah. So they tell you, see, they tell you who it is, they tell you what size room, and they tell you where the room is in the world. So you can get an idea of where they are. And I'm telling you, there are so many from Utah. I didn't realize that Utah had such a love for scrapbooking, but apparently I'm supposed to live over there.
Raise my voice in testimony, cause he's more than a friend to me. Gave my heart because I believe he's the Almighty.
I can look at my life and see all the things that he's done to set me free, protecting me from harm.
Raise my hands to show how I feel. His presence is so real. Till he's guiding me, I'll be still, cause I'd be lost without him.
My heart and soul I dedicate, and to show I appreciate his love, I'll give